Welcome back to Big Breakfast Gaming. My name is Mike, and we're about to re-enter the Animus back into the world of AC Valhalla. So,
Nom nom nom. Big breakfast!
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead. Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can go
No,
and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
alright, so we're gonna have a look around, settle in, and then make a decision. Got to figure out what we're going to do. Are we going to go back to Norway or carry on with England? Ain't that just a beautiful sight? Look at that.
There she is, England, our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. I will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars, all standing.
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood! May Thor bless you all on your way! We will see you soon!
Sail on!
Yes, I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Dag. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them. Like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
There's a long journey. When you're sailing by a riverboat, it's not very fast.
What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Dad. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. Someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled.
It feels a little glitchy, like the camera keeps jumping.
Come to. Stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river.
Alright, so they got a chain across there we can't get past.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dag. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
Alright, so there's a chain across the river. And we can't get past, so we're gonna have to figure out how to get that chain down.
I should not be seen in this area.
Alright, so let's get the lay of the land. Not a lot of people. Okay. They've seen me. Not worth hiding now.
Pray for your sins!
With me, brother!
We keep our wits about us.
That was a close one. Do you know what? I'm not feeling the axe at the moment. It's a little bit short range. And to be honest, I'm not much using my shield. So I think I'm actually going to swap out my axe for my sword. I wonder if we've got enough to upgrade. We do. There we go. Brings us up a little. Alright, what am I looking for?
This chain is huge and poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
Alright, we got a loot chest. Got some supplies. Some moldy cheese. And some titanium. That's a good resource that we'd need for upgrading. Alright, so the chain is down.
The chain is away. Hey, boy, back to the boat. We should be closing, barring any more surprises.
Alright, so we made it past that obstacle and off we go.
Fine work.
Not sure how long it's going to take
Give those dogs a good knock around and take
to
whatever
get in there and
treasures
get
they
settled
have.
down.
Easy pickings.
Not today.
We've been in about 10 minutes so far, so we're probably going to manage to settle initially before we have to move on to the next
God,
episode.
ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Haven't checked the map. Let's have a look. Look. These are difficult. Well, we'll get to that at some point. They're zealots. But you see what they are when we get there. I'm not sure what's happened. If I turn direction... Oh no, I'm facing the other way because I'm sitting on the boat in that direction. I think we're trying to get to here. Okay, I'm just going to add these 4 skill points that we have. Okay, we wanted to go this way first to get advanced assassination.
Suckling pig, tender and juicy.
We really do need advanced assassination. I mean, we don't really have an option on that.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dak?
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, dog. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, to find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
Okay, so we're here, but something isn't quite right.
Those are not Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them at Valhalla. And if they are foes, then we fight them all, together.
Alright, so we're gonna park up.
Who are these men?
They
Good
speak
question.
with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
Okay, I remember this part when we first came in. This is kind of the limit as to where I got before, just after this part. So I know we've got to fight now.
A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways? You there? Give us your name.
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, Buckerout, and draw your weapon.
Alright, so here we go.
Kill these heathen bastards!
You have what you wished for, Dag.
God, I love this weapon. It's not always practical. Well, that wasn't very nice. I'm gonna have to kill you now. Where is he? Someone was throwing something at me. Ah.
Get away from me, damn ya!
Get away from you. There you go. That what you wanted?
Bleed through butter!
Just pick up some of these. Now you got to be careful. I've had some before where they take away half your life.
Come here, bloodbag! Follow the idiots! Have a look around, all of you. I want no more surprises.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
Alright. So we're going to go check the longhouse. Loot what we can along the way. Don't think I need any more. Nope, we're good.
Wait. Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
You there! Untie us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them. You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
What are you thinking?
We could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven clan welcomes you.
Nice. Made some new friends.
Strangers into friends, into family. The others have arrived. Come.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
See if we can get settled before moving on.
Fine work. A longhouse to rival any I've seen. Now come. Randvi has found something I would like you to see.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build, expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Good work, my dear. What else?
Alright. Let's take a look at our map. So we can return to Norway if we choose to. And we can do the bits and pieces that we left behind that are undone. Or we could say that for another time. We can carry on with England for a little while. I think it's best if we get set up properly and ready to pledge ourselves to other nations, to other areas, before we decide whether or not we go back to Norway. So for now, I'd like to stay in England and figure out what we are going to do here. So let's go and speak to Gunnar.
Not a bad place, Eivor. Not at... Can I help you with anything?
Sigurd wants your forge up and running as soon as possible. For that, we need supplies and riches.
Ah, you mean to go a Viking then? Good, good. How I miss those days. Ransacking and pillaging. Blade singing and shield splintering.
I would ask you to join us, but you're the only blacksmith we have. We cannot afford your loss.
Oh, it's no bother. Better I forge axes than swing them. My place is here, not pulling on the oar of a river horse. Though you do remind me, I found a map among the bandits' rubbish, marked up with the locations of Saxon monk huts.
Yes, bandits know as well as we do. Monasteries are full of riches and loot.
Take the map with you, and put it to better use than they did.
Okay. I don't know if we've actually got enough. I don't think we do. No, we've only got 20 of whatever that item is. We need 30. Just slightly short.
Like the needed supplies to build Gunnar's forge.
So we are going to have to go a Viking. Alright, let's add to our skills. We can get our advanced assassination and head this way. Remember, we're coming to get this adrenaline upgrade, and then we're going to move on this way to get this one. Okay. Currently at power 25, which is pretty good. I didn't mention that I have the silver boost, which gives me 50% additional silver, and I have the XP boost, which gives additional 50% XP, so I may be increasing in power a bit faster than Others may. I think at this point I should probably have been about level, well, power 17, power 18. But I am actually much better a position at the moment. So we've got to go and pillage and raid. And we've currently got the raid site there. We've got a raid site here. And there is also a raid site here. And all of these are in Grantsbridge, except for one which is in Ledecestrescire. We're going to go for this one now. So to do that, we're going to go by boat. Now you do have the option of actually going there on foot, and then you can still start the raid that way. But I think I'm going to try to do all the raids by getting there by boat. So it's raw materials we're short of. Supplies we've got a little bit more, but raw materials we're a little short of.
Your ears and listen all. For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
Okay.
We will crack these Christian monasteries like a row of hen's eggs.
Weaker Saxons know we are here.
Run up the sail.
The monasteries well gone.
But nothing more than priests and prayers, I'd wager. What's going on?
I just wanted to see if I could destroy that by hitting it. Apparently not. Well, apparently I can. Guess I had to hit it more than once. Alright, so we're not too far. You can see the marker from there. So here we are.
We'll pick up from there.
It's time to raid.
Come, my wife!
To the hand God!
Abel, look there. Monastery.
I stand ready. Only say the word.
Alright. Now, when you start a raid, check your map. You're going to find various things. These are the items here. You can see them when you zoom out. They are technically wealth, I suppose. Actually, I'm not sure if they count as wealth, but we'll see when we get one. That's what we want to go and get. The raid will continue until such time as we have collected all of the supplies that are available in a settlement. Not really sure what's up with the color of the blood here. It's purple for some reason. Alright. Stop that. There you go. Alright, so this is what supply chests look like.
Come, help me with
But
this.
we need help to open them. They can only open them during a raid.
That is all we need for gunnery. There is more. You should claim it.
Alright, so let's head for the other one. Let's get a few kills under our belt. Wow.
You bleeding dunghill!
This guy just doesn't want to quit.
Can't hold out much longer.
Nice.
Thank you. Christ. Fight smart. Lose your glimmer.
Whoa.
Don't fall for any traps. Keep your guard up.
Alright. Just want to have a look to see if there's any... There we go, a couple of bushes. Get me some health back.
Hey, come here.
Okay, just here. Alright, we got all our supplies, everything that's available in this area, and therefore the raid is automatically over. Before we go, let's just take a closer look. Got a couple of other bits. Now, I want to be careful, because this guy's a zealot, and zealots are very, very difficult. You don't want to fight him just yet. You want to wait just a little bit, get your level up a little. I'm not saying that it can't be done. I'm saying that it's not advisable. Alright. There we go. Got a few more supplies. I haven't really been getting much ore and leather. Alright. Little trick, you can get in through windows if you break them. If you break these boxes, you can sometimes find coins. Right. It's now time for us to go back here. And for the sake of saving time, I'm just going to fast travel. And now we've got enough to build what we need. So, let's go with that.
Ah, this is wonderful labor. A forge bigger and harder than my old forge back in Fornberg. Come visit me anytime. For weapons and gear, there is no man better than me.
I will, Gunnar. Have no doubt.
And what can I do for you on this fine day?
Alright, now. We built what we wanted, and we are now settled. So we can go and speak to Sigurd, but before we do that, we reached about 35 minutes so far. Is this... I think this is it.
Hytham, now that you and Bassam are settled...
You can build a Hidden Ones Bureau.
We have work to do. Starting in the cities of England. London, Jorvik, Winchester, all three are infested by members of the same order to which Kjotve belonged. But their reach extends much further than this. Of all the lands on Earth, I believe England is the most overrun.
Do they cause here the same turmoil Kjotve caused in Norway?
Not just turmoil. They spread a plague of delusion, teaching men and women to abase and abuse themselves in exchange for power.
You have strong feelings about this.
Of course. This is the sole purpose of the Hidden Ones, to liberate the body and spirit of man from any unnatural shackles. But we have not operated in England for over 4 centuries. Since the fall of the Roman Empire, the Hidden Ones have not had a presence here. This absence has given the Order of the Ancients ample room to grow and thrive. Our task will not be an easy one, but with a bureau, Basim and I could begin our work. If you have the time and spare resources to build one, we would be most grateful.
I will see what I can do.
Alright, I could build this later, but I want us to learn a couple of little moves. So I'm going to build now. It's going to make this video a little bit longer than it should be. Maybe 40-45 minutes. That's okay though.
This will make a fine space for my work, Eivor. Thank you.
Well, if your work benefits us, I will see that you keep it for as long as you live among us.
I believe it will, for we have common cause against our enemy. They have dug their claws deep into England. Eradicate them where they are strongest, and the alliances you seek will be far easier to come by. In London, they now operate without restraint. If you were to eradicate them, the city would be in your debt.
I will talk with Randvi about your idea. Get her thoughts.
Good. Yet, before you do, there is something else. A gift I wish to share.
A gift?
I cannot show you here. Will you walk with me?
I will. Lead on.
Okay, I just want to do this, and then we can go and speak to Sigurd after. So this is what we unlocked.
Heaviness to your breathing pattern. Does your trouble you?
See, so if you hit the mark, you'll be able to kill stronger enemies when you assassinate.
Rest easy then. So long as your mind stays sharp, you will recover.
Of course. Though I am reluctant to displease my mentor.
You risk your health and your life to please Basim. That I do not understand.
I should not expect you do. When we first arrived, I noted a shadow of suspicion in your eyes. A doubt. A wariness.
Is that a question?
No. Only an observation.
Who is that? I'm not sure I've spoken to that person before.
Are you well enough to steer this boat?
I am. Have no worry. It is only prolonged stresses that exhaust me. My energy runs low rather quickly.
You notice those fish? They were jumping out. You can fish for them later on.
What is this gift you wish to give me?
It will not come from me. It is a gift you must give yourself.
No riddles. What fun you are.
Let me say it another way. My gift is not for giving or taking. It is a way of living.
Still no clearer.
It is a thing better demonstrated than described.
Then I will wait.
Forgive my jest. This gift we call a leap of faith. It is one of our Brotherhood's most sacred rites. It is not a tool we use against our enemies, but an act we embrace to strengthen our resolve. Like your meditation, it centers our minds, steadies our hands, and purges fear from our hearts. And more practically, it aids our movements, in flight or in stealth.
You call it a leap, and we're climbing a rather steep hill.
There it is again, the shadow of a doubt. Nearly there. Our destination is there.
I suspect you mean to throw me off this cliff. Is that it? Please tell me if I'm near the mark.
And spoil the surprise? To perform the leap of faith, you must give yourself over to something greater.
The gods?
Yourself. Embrace the hope that death will not come before you are prepared to meet it. Believe this, and you will fear nothing.
Our deaths are prefigured, weaved into the fabric of the world. To fear this would be a waste of worry and tears.
Good. Then your mind is already attuned to my lesson.
So here we go. We're going to learn the Leap of Faith. And from this point on, we'll be able to do the Leap of Faith from various different locations. Usually high points, usually sync points.
I will leap first. On my word, you must follow. Lean into your faith, into your strength, and take flight.
You want me to jump from here?
Yes.
I would sooner grow wings and fly away. Thank you for the lesson, but...
Wait! And watch!
Hytham! Hytham! Pig-headed fool!
Now, I'm not going to come out. Listen to what Hytham says.
Eivor, are you well? Eivor! Speak! Oh dear, this is not how I foresaw things. Not at all. Dear God, Basim will have my head for this.
So he thinks we're dead. Alright.
A perfect fall. And how did it feel?
You spoke true. It was madness and vigor and a perching of fear. A gift I give myself. I see that now. Thank you for showing me the way.
Of course. And thank you, Eivor, for hearing me out.
You called this leap of faith a sacred rite. All Hidden Ones practice this same ritual.
As far as I know, it is a rite of initiation that dates back to just before the birth of the Christian Jesus.
Are you hoping to initiate me?
I might try if I believed you would join. But that is not my purpose in England. Basim and I are hunting larger prey.
The Order of Ancients.
Yes. You remember the medallion you took from Kjotve's body? That is their symbol. They are a plague, one we hope to purge from this world. Like us, they act in secret. But their aim is to rule the world, not free it from unnatural fetters.
The desire to rule is not unique to this order. Sigurd and I want the same. A land to call our own, and the honor that comes with it.
Do not compare yourself to such people. The Order has no honor, no principles, no humanity. Yet they sit on a great many of England's thrones. If you seek to pacify England for the safety of your clan...
Then it may be in my interest to give you aid. I understand.
You desire alliances. We seek to rid England of its deepening rot. Where these hopes meet, our cause does too. You may think this land ruled by harmless jarls and bumbling thanes. Yet look more closely, and you will find a deeper threat. The Order's invisible hand touches all. It shapes everything, instilling its poison into every level of society. From the lowliest fishmonger to the richest merchants, from wealthy thanes to useless kings, the Order has corrupted all. Basim has given me one task here. To locate and eliminate the Order of Ancients in England, in whatever dark corners they reside. If we work together towards this end, it will benefit us both. You will have greater influence over the kingdoms of England.
And you will have more medallions to count.
Exactly. You should begin in London. I have credible reports that the Order is working now to seize the city.
I will speak with Randvi about this.
And while you are there, be on the lookout for our symbol. Centuries ago, the Hidden Ones had bureaus built around England. There were 6, I believe. If you can find them, search them well for documents bearing the same symbol. It will greatly aid my studies.
I will. Thank you, Hytham, for all of this.
Alright, so we have the Order of the Ancients map list. It shows us who we need to kill. We have already killed one, which was Kjotve. We have 2 on the board that we can actually track down right now and kill, but I'm not going to go for them right now. It's too soon, and I don't feel the need for it. We've got a main storyline to do. He did suggest doing London first, but I'm not going to do London first. I'm going to wait and I'm going to do one of the others, I think. So, for now, we need to find Sigurd, have a quick chat with him, and then I'm going to end this episode, and then we'll start on the next episode to pledge ourselves. Who is this guy? And why can I talk to you? I'm not going to talk to you just yet. Let's also add those skill points. Now, there is another option for skill points. Rather than select what to do with them yourself, you can select fate here, and it will auto-assign them and do them itself. The animus, I guess, would do it all so that you don't have to. However, I like to guide it, at least initially, so that I can get the things that I need at first. So that's what we're going to do.
It's called Shires. This one is called...
Eivor, in here.
What will you keep in this room?
My finest weapon. For this room is yours. Here you may lay your head, hang your axe, or be alone with your thoughts. Do you like it?
It suits me well, but I would be just as happy lodging with the raiders on the wharf. I need no special treatment.
This is not special treatment. I want you here in the Longhouse, close at hand. I may be the Jarl of this clan, but you and I lead together, as ever. So get acquainted with your room, and when you're ready, meet me at the stables.
A letterbox for messages and requests.
Not sure why we just jumped up there. It's a bit pointless. Letter from Sigurd. Hope this room fits your needs. As we grow our reputation in this land and make new friends and allies, it will be important to keep constant communication with them. Randvi will drop any letters you receive into this box. Have a look from time to time. Okay, this shows us the status of our settlement at the moment. So we've already done a blacksmith and a hidden ones bureau. It's recommended that we do a stable and aviary, trading post and barracks. And of course,
a bed better than many I have slept in, and a good place to recover. Not much, but it is mine.
Alright. I'm going to take a nap. So I'm going to end this episode here. And in the next episode, we're going to meet Sigurd. And then from there, we're going to start pledging to certain areas. And then we're going to try and do each of the areas in 1 or 2 videos. We'll see how it goes. Depends on the length. And then we're going to proceed to get everything that's in the areas so that we can start building up our power. So thank you for joining me on this episode. And please join me on the next one. And until then, happy gaming.
Thank